Are the Boston Celtics about to make a game-changing move right before the playoffs? With just 5 weeks to go, there's a buzz around a potential addition that could bolster our backcourt. Imagine a player who can not only defend fiercely, but also elevate our transition game. This might be the depth we've been missing. Stay tuned as we explore what this could mean for our title hopes. Make sure to subscribe and hit that like button to keep up with all the latest Celtics news. The Boston Celtics are making some strategic moves as we approach the playoffs, and let me tell you, the excitement is palpable. General Manager Brad Stevens is fine-tuning the roster, and it's clear he's not just filling spots. He's building a team that can make a deep playoff run. The recent shifts, like moving on from Jaden Springer and bringing in Torrey Craig, show that the front office is serious about maximizing this season's potential. Now, with the playoffs just 5 weeks away, there's still an open roster spot. This presents a critical opportunity for the Celtics. They could convert one of their two-way players, Drew Peterson or J.D. Davison, into a guaranteed contract, or they could take a more experienced route by targeting a veteran free agent. Enter Dennis Smith Jr. Dennis Smith Jr. has recently become available, and at 27 years old, he's been through some ups and downs, spending time with the Wisconsin Herd and Real Madrid before parting ways with the latter on February 18th. So, why is he a good fit for the Celtics? For starters, he addresses an immediate need. As talented as our squad is, there's a clear gap in the backcourt depth. Derek White, Drew Holiday, and Peyton Pritchard are handling the bulk of the minutes. Behind them, though, the options get a bit thin. Joe Mazzulla has been cautious with rookie Baylor Shireman, and while Jaylen Brown and Sam Hauser can step in to defend smaller players, having another ball handler is crucial. Smith might not be the three-point shooter that the Celtics typically covet, but let's not underestimate what he brings to the table. He's an exceptional defender who can guard multiple positions and bring an intensity that can be infectious. Remember, the Celtics thrive on defense, and with his ability to force turnovers, he can help us push the pace in transition. He can also run the pick and roll when we need that extra playmaking in the half-court. With Drew Holiday showing some signs of age and dealing with injuries, bringing in a defense-first guard like Smith could be a savvy move. We all know how critical depth is during the grueling playoff stretch, and adding someone like Smith could provide invaluable support. But here's where it gets interesting. Do you think this was the best decision? Honestly, I'm torn. While I see the logic in adding a player with Smith's skill set, I can't help but wonder if we're missing out on other potential options, or if converting one of our two-way players might be a better long-term strategy. Want to hear your thoughts on this? How do you feel about the Celtics potentially bringing in Dennis Smith Jr.? Is he the right fit for our team, or should we look elsewhere? Let's get into the debate in the comments section. And you, what do you think? I want to hear your opinions down below. Derek White's recent game against the Philadelphia 76ers turned into yet another chapter in what feels like a bizarre saga of dental drama for the Boston Celtics guard. After a collision that left him with some teeth knocked out, yes, again, White showcased not only his resilience but also his sense of humor. You have to admire the guy. He picked up his teeth, got some glue, and was ready to go back in. It's a surreal moment, but it shows just how tough this guy is. Remember, this isn't the first time we've seen White dealing with this kind of injury. He faced a similar issue during the 2024 NBA Finals, and here he is, right back in the thick of things, making a crucial contribution after losing some hardware. The way he shrugged it off is a testament to his mentality. White mentioned he was supposed to replace those temporary teeth from prior incidents, but life has other plans, right? His playful shout-out to Boston Dental just shows how he can make light of a tough situation. And let's not forget the impact White has had on the Celtics this season. He's been a pivotal player, stepping up when it matters most, especially as the team gears up for the postseason. The Celtics are going to need him firing on all cylinders if they want to make another deep run. With his ability to contribute points, he dropped 12 in the game against the Sixers, by the way. It's clear his presence on the court is invaluable. Now, as we look ahead to the massive matchup against the Los Angeles Lakers this weekend, the stakes couldn't be higher. This is more than just a game. It's a rivalry that ignites passion in every Celtics fan. But here's where it gets interesting. How much of an impact will White's dental misadventures have on his performance? Do you think this was the best decision to keep him in the game after such a hit? Honestly, I'm torn. On one hand, we need him to fight through this, prove his toughness, and contribute. On the other hand, I can't help but worry about the long-term effects of such injuries. The Celtics are in a position where every game counts, and they need to maximize their chances. It's not just about the immediate impact, it's also about how these decisions affect the team's chemistry and momentum going forward. If White can shake off this injury and play at his best, it could be a game-changer. But if he's hampered by these dental issues, it raises questions about our depth and strategy. So, Celtics fans, I want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on White's situation? Do you think the team is making the right moves in terms of managing his health while keeping him on the court? And what do you expect from our squad in this Lakers matchup? I'm eager to see how we stack up against our rivals, but I'm also anxious about how White's injury might play into our strategy. Let's dive deep into the comments and discuss this. Your opinions matter, and I want to know what you're thinking. Are you confident in our chances? Do you believe in the team's ability to manage these injuries while still making a strong push for the playoffs? And before you go, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for all the latest updates on the Boston Celtics. And make sure you activate that notification bell so you don't miss anything as we navigate this exciting season together.